you put this year's worth of effort in, and we didn't really get the reward. Yes, they've announced the major for next year, but there should have been 3 majors in that period, so the major should be $4 million, right? Not $2 million. let's just start there. Like the stickers, that's great. It's great. But
how the stickers?
There's no signature stickers.
Can
so
you
the
help
players'
us with that?
Revenue is different, right?
Yeah,
it's only team logo. It's only team logo.
Can you help us with that? What does that mean? Like, I know this would just be from. You might not be able to give us splits or anything, and this is just from North as one TO. But like I saw when I tweeted this morning, I saw that 100 Thieves still had a sticker in the game, right? And I tweeted and I thought that was a bit sad. And there was a tweet from Gomez saying that the money goes to the players. Now, I don't know if that's just a 100 Thieves situation, because Gomez obviously used to be the manager over there of the team. So he might have a relationship to understand what's going on. But in a North example, like, is it the majority to the players? Is it like a split between the players? Like, is it would MSL and the guys who were playing in last year's RMR events? I'm sorry if that's wrong. I don't know if he played in the RMR event. Anyway,
yeah, they did. Yeah.
Does he get part of the money? Like, what's going on there? Because this is something that we were talking about is quite confusing.
Yeah, I mean, obviously it comes down to the individual teams and their contracts, but I mean, I can say for example, for us, we've recently re-signed quite a lot of our contracts, and we've reduced the sticker money.
Sure.
I like the way stickers were introduced back in Katowice 2014, I think, right?
Yeah.
They were introduced as a way of giving money back to the teams, let's say.
Yeah.
But Valve, I think, intended it to be the players. So roll on 2015, I think it was Cologne 2015, the first signature stickers. Right, direct revenue to the players. But the problem was the contracts were all still written that the players also got the team sticker revenue. And obviously, you've all been probably bored to death with how revenue streams in Counter-Strike are kind of messed up. So a lot of teams are kind of thinking that actually that's their money. It's their IP, it's their logo. The players are getting their direct money. They're getting their own sticker money. So kind of the team logo is the team's money. So we've actually rewritten and re-signed a lot of our contracts to reduce or eliminate that sticker percentage from the players, to kind of even out that part of the ecosystem.
Okay.
And I think I'd be surprised if other teams haven't done that. But at the same time, I could also expect that a lot of players will put a lot of pushback on it as well, because it's quite a significant amount of money.
Yeah, especially with how some of these are actually cool stickers for once, Graham.
Yeah, and obviously for our perspective, it's very complicated, and there'll be other teams that also will find it very complicated, because some of them, for example, like we had 7-8 players represent us during the 3 events, right? I think we obviously had the 5 players we ended with. We had Christu and we had Kiebi. So we had 5 players who all played different amounts of events, and if you added up all the original percentages, that would be over 100%. So obviously it would have to be done somewhat pro rata, and then there's issues of if a player is benched now, that they still get the sticker money, because other parts of it's a real complex issue. Valve emailed the teams on the 23rd of December, lovely Christmas period. And
on the 23rd of December,
that's the first time I was contacted. Yeah. I don't know if I was the first or last or in the middle, but 23rd of December was when North were contacted to submit, literally just to we want to reward teams for their 2020 RMR performances. Because you would have qualified for the major, please submit a sticker. Link to the sticker.
Okay, so
that was it. I actually asked some questions and have never had a response. It's been over.
Just send the JPEG PNG and shut the fuck up, please.
So yeah, it's kind of I don't know. It's a bit of a gray area, and obviously, there are lots of teams out there that don't have Counter-Strike teams anymore.
Yeah.
Gen.G being one. I think Boom don't have a team because they sold theirs to Mibba.
Yeah.
Right.
100 Thieves.
But I will be very clear that the teams are the ones who will be receiving the money.
When you say the teams, the organization.
The organization will receive the money. Their organization stickers submitted by the organization. It's an organization-owned Steam account. It's very specific on that rule, whereas the players submit from a player-owned account. 100% of the revenue goes to the players. That's for the signature money, right?
Okay.
So
it's almost on goodwill, right? Like if you're Godsent, for example, and you just get all that money through the door, and you literally just sold your team, you are at no obligation to give that money to the 5 players and coach that were under your banner. If Godsent, this is just an example, everybody, because it's the quickest one I can think of. But that's basically what you're saying. Godsent are the ones who get to decide how that's handled. So
I think it depends a lot on the clauses in the contract.
Well, the contract's over now, right?
But in the same way that prize money earned in 2020 by that roster would still be paid to that roster because they earned it. Like there's a lot of complexities in how people would have written and worded the contracts.
Sure.
So I don't know especially, but obviously 100 Thieves, they exited the game and they don't want to cause drama, I guess, and they probably just said, hey, we're getting this money, you can go to you guys, great, you earned it, fantastic. I'm sure they also keep a slight percentage and everyone's happy, everyone makes money, right?
Chat did make a great point that 100 Thieves now have 2 stickers in the game with 0 major matches played.
Insane.
So that's a fucking record.
Insane.
That is quite impressive.
Wait,
actually,
what's the other one?
They picked up the Brazilian team, right? The KNG.
Ah,
and then they couldn't travel.
A-League 2018. Right.
Yeah.